Welcome to Man of the Creatures, and I do not know what I'm going to do today. The memorial for fake TINGYUN, because we have how many days until real TINGYUN? 9. I'm there, not on this account, on the other account. I've got 30 pools, and I'm going to do a video. It's going to be the first pool video I've done in a while, but usually those videos are entertaining. I'm going to have my brush, I'm going to have my comb, I'm going to have very many conditioners and cleaners preparing for the day that TINGYUN comes to my account. Because I'm ready for that tail. You're not going to get away from me, bitch. You don't even know. You don't even understand what I'm going to do to that tail. I'm going to fucking tail. Sometime later, you arrive at the scene to the Divine Foresight to check on Jinhua.
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon.
Look, I don't really care about Fu that much. She has all the information whenever tells us. So, yeah, fuck that bitch.
She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a general. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
Yes, the will of fire means that as the tree grows, the leaves fall and have to burn so that new leaves can form. As the roots grow beneath it, it too shall burn till the tree burns, because Melina was somewhere around us and decided to burn the tree. Look, I'm just saying, everybody likes Elden Ring for some reason.
I don't think I can ever get used to this.
Well, you better. Look, I'm just saying she's quite annoying.
It's a pleasure to see you all here today.
How about you grow a little?
Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what TINGYUN meant when he said, the highest throne faces the strongest wins.
Yeah, someone is blowing the highest forces, which is still Jinhwan, and I'm pretty sure this chick looking at you is the one doing the blowing. Look at that look of shame on her face right now.
But you're enjoying yourself, right?
Generalship is no trifling matter. How could I be enjoying myself? All I can do is get used to it.
You did not answer the question. Are you enjoying it? Maybe we should get Jinjoy to translate.
I think she's enjoying herself.
Tell me about it.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Of course not.
Wild we're hosting.
I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you.
Yeah, you better reward us, Pink Silver Wolf.
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised. They're finally here! Yippee!
I want free lodging for the rest of my life. Every fox that exists needs to be able... I need to get free access to their tails for brushing. And then... I don't know what's number 3, but if I think about it, I will tell you.
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
Here we go, Stal. Here we go. It's tail brushing time. We got this, Stal.
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Oh, wow. Nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Hey, if I commit a crime and they come up to me with, hey, you have committed crimes against the Luofu and the people, I can just say I'm the Thane. Leave me be.
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
Fool, do me a favor. Speak a tad faster. Please, just a little bit faster, bro.
I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of TINGYUN, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
So, not only do you have us doing all this bullshit, but now you're not even giving us the credit for it.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner.
You were?
Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
But wait, didn't we get dragged into it anyway afterwards when we came back from Penacony and we did the whole mission thing? That hasn't happened on this account yet, but you know what I mean.
TINGYUN has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Cloud Knight generals are all such a hassle.
I mean, yeah, they kind of are. They kind of are.
Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now.
I don't know if it's your height, but for some reason, I just want to squeeze your cheeks. Come here, fool. Let me squeeze your cheeks.
Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong.
Something was TINGYUN left behind.
It was all so chaotic. When Fantilia took form, it was as if TINGYUN vanished into thin air. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if TINGYUN was a puppet manipulated by Fantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision.
But don't worry, May will fix her up real good.
I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission Amichassiter may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to TINGYUN, I believe it's best left to her Foxian ken. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver this item to Yukong.
I understand. Leave it with us.
Leave it to me, you mean? You guys aren't gonna do much. You're gonna be there, exist in existence, and let me do everything, as usual.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's quite the list.
Regretting that job promotion, huh?
Actually, I was wondering if Diviner Fu could do me a favor. The Matrix of Prescience has amazing powers and can iterate and reiterate Kafka's past. So it got me thinking, if I turned the Matrix on me, could it calculate my past?
How about I stop you there and explain it myself? So there's this Elysia character that comes from Honkai Impact, where Wild comes from. And in Honkai Impact, they keep alluding to the fact that she dead. They bring it up like 20 different occasions that she dead, but we never found her body. And all of a sudden we play Star Rail, and then there's a chick that looks suspiciously like Elysia with the same eye color kind of, and the same hair color, and the same personality vibe and traits, who was trapped in some sort of ice crystal, which Elysia died in. And now, yeah. And don't forget, Elysia's power has resurrection capabilities. Every time she dies, she revives herself in a crystal. And on that matter, right, Walt is a very strange character, because I'm still convinced this isn't Walt from the main games. This is Walt from APHO. And he has a son in APHO. This Walt is a little confusing because he has a son named Joachim, which in the main part of the game, Walt is Joachim and took the name Walt from the previous Herrscher of... Fuck, what's the Herrscher? Herrscher, it's not Rebirth, it's not... Fuck, what's it called? Herrscher of I Summon Bike.
Why didn't you ask Fushan for help while she was here?
I was shy. Talking about personal stuff like that in front of everyone? It'd be too embarrassing.
Next time you need to ask something, just ask me to ask, because every time I ask something, I get it immediately.
When you're free, let's go hit up the Divination Commission together and see what Fu Xuan has to say.
And we never get this information ever again.
Hi there, Mrs. Fox Lady. I've been given permission to brush the tails of every fox that I run into. Prepare your tail. Prepare your tail.
Please extend my regards to the 10 lords.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
I will now do the official android greeting. Tomo origato, bestoro pato, tomo. Tomo.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Law Fu from the Stellaron crisis.
Well, it would have been a lot smoother if he wouldn't be such a bitch at the start to us.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable.
I knew it was fake when she couldn't let me brush her tail.
The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager?
No one believed me. Marge called me crazy.
How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Tingyun?
Which is funny because Yukong's splash art has baby Tingyun in it to make it seem like Yukong raised Tingyun, but that's not the case because later on we find out that Tingyun has just always been around Yukong and knows Yukong's history and past, and Yukong's sort of a mentor to her, not sort of a mother figure, because Yukong was kind of always on the go as when she was... I don't think she can look any younger, so when she was smaller, I guess.
Madame Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. People are used to a short farewell, as opposed to a tedious burial process.
So we just throw the ashes off a mountain? Okay, yee.
You always did.
Cousin of Yangxing.
Gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
Cutting you off.
We're here to help sort out Miss Tingyun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered.
Don't worry, random NPC number 405. I too will remember. What was your name again?
Tingyun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow.
What?
A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek.
Both of those are just like public nuisances. Oh, would you like my candy? Would you like my candy? Fucking hell, bro. Eat the candy. Turn into Bigfoot. Without the big feet. At least Bigfoot had the big feet. Yeah, you just having the hairy leg. No foot, no feet, just leg. Damn.
Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I thought Tingyun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest.
Well, all things considering, this could be a big ass prank. And it's about to explode in your face at any second. Xingxue.
The Wafu is famous. Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? See any more of the Xianzhou?
I'm just here to see you. Also known as my spirit animal. Go, spirit animal!
And Stell proceeds to throw Xingxue into the gambling den.
Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore.
When do you ever feel like clocking in for work? I'm surprised you're bringing it up. Work?
Famous for its moonbeam soda.
Free food? Nice. Did we tell her that Tingyun's dead?
Shame, Miss Tingyun.
Oh no, she's dead. She's dead, by the way. She's dead. You can't get me to take anything seriously, please. Me taking things seriously. Must be joking. Jinhua! Yeah, what is he good for? Absolutely. Say it again.
This bow. Did Tingyun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her.
Like I'm tired. Like I know, like that Yukong has a pretty sad past, and technically Yukong would be counted as like A's friends before they died. So I understand, but she could also be referring to her back pain and the fact that she can't use a bow anymore properly the way that she once could. Long life species, you know.
Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Tingyun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate.
Is that why you were such a bitch when you met us?
She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Tingyun and the guild, the Law Fu
It's funny, right? That Tingyun gets
just 30
this much importance when in this quest she doesn't seem all that important. Maybe that was just the way they played it off, so you could find out later that Tingyun is also God that can annihilate everybody with nihility. I know what you did, game.
I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Tingyun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war.
I mean, okay, allow me to put it in another way. You're the head management and not Tingyun. Doesn't that mean you were doing well to begin with? Or is it because of Tingyun that you're there? I don't even know, bro. They're not really explaining that.
Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames.
And save the cheerleader. Save the world.
Wait for me!
Mate, kudasai!
Miss Tingyun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
I don't think what you're doing is as cool as you think it seems.
Are we all sending Tingyun off for some shit? Or is these different people who died? I think these are the people, or all the people who died. Not just Tingyun. And the only people here for Tingyun is...
General, the ceremony
two people.
is finished. You should take a rest.
Qingyun, it is. I've rested enough, Yangqing. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember, but we are those who share the memory.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
My apologies, I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated.
He hid my Osmanthus wine.
Before you leave the Law Fu, there are two things I wish to gift the Express.
Two gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
You better be coughing up that cash when we hit him again with my pet. I'd like some free real estate, please.
Please. Let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
It's free real estate. Reconvening. I'm telling you, Jingwang, if you don't give me what I'm looking for, this whip, brother, this whip. Jade will control you, like so, and then whip you.
Do as you're told.
Yangqing better stay out of the radius or you get whipped too.
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Law Fu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless.
Okay.
I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Law Fu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Law Fu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus.
That's what I'm talking about. Coughing up them dollars. Friendship. Sell this. For extra credits.
Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Cienjo ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken.
Yes.
The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Lawfu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon.
What happens if someone grips it tightly by accident?
Send a message to the jade abacus here in my hand.
Hold up a second. Firstly, what happens? Wait. What happens if we get it tightly by accident? Like we're putting it away, or it's stuck between Himiko's cheeks or some shit, and then it just gets squeezed a little too hard, and then he doesn't have it in his hand. Firstly, shame on you, it's between Himiko's cheeks, therefore the vibrations is sending a signal from Himiko's cheeks to the jade abacus. If your hand was on the other abacus, then it would be signaling cheek to hand, and technically you would have slapped that ass cheek. You know what I'm talking about, Jingyun. It's not all about Atlantis wine and not remembering it.
No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Lawfu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
I wanted cash. I'm sad now.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
What if someone were to squeeze it by accident? Then what? What if Pom Pom were to shove it in, I don't know, a box? And then we couldn't find it? And it gets pressed down by another box? All of a sudden, war, Cloud Knights, Jingyun, Yangxing flying in on giant sword.
Yup, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Dan Heng.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Lawfu.
He like to come freely on Lawfu.
Nice!
Not a complete surprise.
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
Crack. Anyone wishing to harm our safety is going to get harmed by my bat.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though
I know, allow me to
the erudition
read out the poetry written by Jingyun himself.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory?
Beautiful words by Jingyun.
The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
It seems like Himiko hasn't had her coffee today yet. She's asking questions that we do not need answers to.
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Cienjo pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
Sup? We have returned. Didn't know you were a poet, Mr. Yang. Doesn't beat Jingyun though.
you're back.
Arthmanthus wine tastes the
Just
same as I
discussing our journey.
remember. Good poem, that one.
This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
Beginning in Pentagon.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Well, Himiko, just don't decide that all of a sudden you want to sacrifice yourself out of the need to stop a friend from, say, becoming evil due to being possessed by a spirit within them, and in turn fall off a platform into space where you maybe not return ever. And then the version of you that is in front of us now might be that version, but your memories are locked away. That's the thought. That's the thought.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
What's our next stop?
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination.
Awesome.
I remember.
The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted.
And yet, every time we enter a planet, there so happens to be a stellar on there. Maybe Ilio is onto something. You never know.
When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
And the end. Meanwhile, in the shackling prison. Ah, if it isn't my dear friend Otto.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
He's a jailer and a prisoner. He's a prisoner jailer.
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away
from you, Otto.
Question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Cienjo, what was their motive?
You guys are not defeating Otto, I'm just letting you know that now.
You require encouragement, abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance.
Oh no, he's doing the Otto stance!
But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingyun. Stay out of our way.
Hi, Jingliu.
Arrival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Cienjo to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter.
Okay, I like a lot of characters, right? But I think Jingliu is fucking awesome in this game. Except for the fact that she's outscaled by everybody right now.
You stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Cut their lives into pieces. This is the last resort.
Alright, this is your man of all the cringes. It is done. I want you to subscribe, and subscribe. Smack the face with the keyboard a couple of times on notifications. It's always, I'm going to check out all the links in the description. Especially our main channel, Excessive Gamers. I'm playing God of War and Cyberpunk soon. Cyberpunk DLC. I played the original game long ago. And yeah, let's do a pool.
Yes, yes, give me Jingwan. Damn it.
And yeah, pray for me.
General, the ceremony
Two people.
is finished. You should take a rest.
Qingyuan, it is. I've rested enough, Yang Qing.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember, but we are those who share the memory.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.